What's going on, boys and girls? So I have a cool looking Wario themed DMG Game Boy in here. I bought it like honestly I think a year ago almost. It actually, you can see right here, it says 9/14/21 is when it was shipped to me. I bought it before that, and I'm just now unboxing it for some reason. I don't know. I have a huge stack of stuff that I just have sitting around that I don't unbox for a long time. I don't know why. I need to work on that. But this thing looked pretty cool. I honestly don't remember how much I paid for it. If I had to guess, it was probably around like 150. It's a completely custom Wario themed Game Boy DMG. Honestly, I don't remember what it looks like. Came from these guys. Thanks, Happy Gaming, Game Changer Mods. I think I follow them on Instagram. Oh, and it got a nice little sticker. That's pretty cool. I've always wanted to do some Game Boy modding, but I never really have. It's packaged very nicely, and it's a pretty cool looking Game Boy. Let's see what it looks like. Woohoo! That is pretty cool. I don't know how they do the art on here. Like I said, I want to get into Game Boy modding. I haven't yet, so I'm not sure what technique they use. Oh, comes with a game. Not sure if that was meant to be there or not. Some sort of Japanese game. Can't read that. I guess I could use my phone and translate it. Let me try to do that real quick, actually. Alright, so the technique did work. I pulled up Google Lens, and it can actually search for that specific image in Google Images, and I still can't pronounce that. It's a manga series. I don't know much about Japanese games. It says it goes for, this one says $3. That's probably accurate. They probably just included a free game. Honestly, it's probably a game that they couldn't sell because it was so low valued. I don't know. But it's kind of cool. It came with the game. And here on the back it says custom by Jamesy Plays. So my first thought, well, I have a couple of thoughts. I don't know if they did I don't know if it's like screen printing. I don't know what process they use. Like I mentioned, not sure. I don't know if they bought this custom shell from somebody and then they put a Game Boy in it and sold it to me, kind of like a middleman. Not sure, it doesn't really matter to me, but it is pretty cool. So as you can see, you got Wario here. I really like how the coin setup is. It looks like it has 6 buttons here, but clearly there's only A and B. Those are 2 coins there, 2 more coins there. Just a cool theme. And then this little Nintendo Game Boy right here is like a sticker, I think. Actually, it says Wintendo Game Boy. Did not notice that. Then up here it says battery and dot matrix is stereo sound. I guess that's some sort of like Wario font. Pretty neat. And back here you already saw, but got your Wario hat. And of course we got to put 4 batteries in here. So let me go ahead and put some batteries in here and we'll test it out and make sure it works. So luckily I had 4 batteries just kind of sitting near me. I have learned that very often I need batteries for these different things I buy. And while I'm putting these batteries in, let me know down below what your favorite Game Boy of all time is. Is it Game Boy SP, Advance? Do you like the newer stuff like the Switch? Or I guess just let me know what your favorite Nintendo console is. But here's the top. Flip it on. That's not good. Hoping that one of these batteries is dead and it's not an issue with the console. I mean, it's been sitting around for a long time, but I can't imagine from sitting in the box for a year causes it to not work. But let's go ahead and find some other batteries. Alright, so this set of batteries seems to work. Not sure what the dead one was, but I tried to flick it on and there it goes. Oh, and it does have a backlit screen, so that's another mod I guess they added. So I bet what they did is they purchased this I guess the screen printed Game Boy, basically the shell. I'm sure they purchased from somebody that like specializes in these shells. I'm assuming it's Jamesy Plays, since it says custom by Jamesy Plays. And then they probably implemented the backlit screen. Actually, that's definitely not backlit. That's just like I don't know, frontlit most likely, because I can see the lights shining on it. But still better than what the original was, where you had no backlight at all. I don't know if you guys remember the days of Game Boy Color, that sort of thing, when there was no backlight and you were trying to play your Game Boy in the car and it was dark. You had to wait for a street light to go by and you had your Game Boy like in the window trying to see stuff. I mean, frankly, it's still hard to see with this front lit screen, but it's still much better than without it. And man, I'm just like not familiar with this game. I kind of want to try a game I'm familiar with, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and I'm gonna find a game that I have that I'm familiar with. So I have this Uno game. This is actually for the original Game Boy, which might be the only original Game Boy game I have. Most of my games were Game Boy Color games because Game Boy Color is what I had. Yeah, I think my neighbor like a long time ago gave this to me for whatever reason. I don't know, but it's a pretty fun game. I've actually played it a lot over the years. You got that classic Nintendo scrolling down from the top. Uno is a classic, never gets old. But honestly, the frontlit screen is not great. I don't have a ton of experience with the original Game Boy because I did not own one when I was a kid. I've only messed around with them every once in a while when I and this is actually really hard to play because you have to look at the different colors. Like I can't, like, hold up, yeah, now I can't, there's no color to this. How do I can't tell what is what. Oh, I see now. So in the bottom left hand corner of each card, it says Y, G, B, and R for red, blue, green, and yellow. I do remember this game does have color to it because I played it on my Game Boy Color and it has color, so I never noticed that it had those letters in the bottom left hand corner. I was about to say, I was like, how do I play this game without color? Because the original Game Boy did not have color and still doesn't, which is, it's kind of a downer, honestly. Black and white is just like significantly worse than color. Huge advancement. I mean, it was kind of before my time, but huge advancement. So like while I'm at it, let me show you this other custom Game Boy I have. It's called a Super Game Boy. It is a Game Boy Advance, and look how vibrant that screen is with color. Let me go ahead and put this game in there and just show you what it looks like and how much better it looks on a backlit screen with color. Yeah, so now you can see the color and it looks so much better. I can see what I'm doing. This Game Boy is actually, this is one of my favorites. I love this Game Boy. Just with the backlit screen, cool color combo, huge fan of it. I did a video on my main channel like a long time ago. Not a long time ago, it was probably like 8 months ago. But this thing's pretty sweet. And man, it's so much easier to see now because I can see what the color is. Oh, interesting. So I guess I never noticed it because I never had it. So I guess somehow the game knows whether it's in an original Game Boy or the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. I'm assuming it knows the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color is the same thing, but somehow it differentiates itself from the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy, because on the Game Boy it showed those, it showed the letters in the left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner, and then on the Game Boy Color it does not. That's interesting. Highly recommend if you want to play some Game Boy games, definitely pick up a Game Boy Advance or Game Boy SP with a backlit screen. This one right here is a game changer. Honestly, I don't know what backlit screen is in this thing, but it looks awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Now, personally, I would not buy another console like this. This thing looks really good, like this whole screen printing and whatever process was used to make this shell. It looks awesome, but I don't have any nostalgia towards the DMG Game Boy because it was like a little bit before my time. I'm definitely very nostalgic towards the Game Boy Color because that was, I think, my very first handheld console I had. Like just playing black and white with this front lit screen, it's not a whole lot of fun, honestly. But like something like this, I definitely recommend picking up something like this. I paid like $300 for this, which was overpriced. You can find them with backlit screen for like $200 or less, but this one was like $150, which is honestly probably overpriced considering it's not a great gaming experience, but it's definitely a cool console. So if you want to buy a cool console, check out these guys. I guess this is the only console I bought from them. It's they can't do anything about the Game Boy DMG having a bad screen. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed and have a great day.